Oh yeah, my amigos, welcome back to the channel, kids. Welcome back to the vlog. You guys are looking sharp. Let's get going. This is Belly Oaks Golf Course. This is in Visalia, California. It's about 40 minutes south of Fresno, approximately. This is hole 1, par 4, 369 yards. I was going down the middle. This is a dogleg left, slight dogleg left. That left me over this cart path, and I think I had approximately about 131 in. Let's see what shaft. That's an Aerotech shaft, so that's definitely my 9. It's going to be a soft 9 or a pitching wedge. Yeah, that looks like a soft 9. I only swung about 65% right there. I hit it a little bit over the pin, and then that left me with a 16, maybe 17 footer for birdie. Oh, my goodness. All right, so that's an easy par. This is hole 2, 376 yards. It's a par 4. It's a dogleg left as well. It's got a lot of space on the left-hand side, which allows me to fade the ball. There's a canal on the left-hand side that runs through the course, and luckily that canal doesn't have any water at the moment. So I bailed away from the canal, but I do have to go over it either way right there, and I tried to go aggressive. I just didn't get over the canal, and I almost ended up in it. So I was just punching right there with my 7, trying to keep it low. And then that right there was probably my 54-degree wedge. Not a very good touch. I should have went aggressive at the pin. And now I'm punching out right there. What is that, for par? Yeah, that's for par. I had to hole it out, and that left me just above the pin, maybe about 2 feet. Pretty easy for bogey. Oh no, didn't attack. Did not attack. These greens were running really well, by the way. This is right near an airport in Visalia. This is hole 3, 517 yards. It's a dogleg right, so it fits perfectly to my swing, but you can see that tree right there on the right-hand side. I didn't want to hit that, so I set up on the left-hand side of the tee box. Okay, and so I bailed a little bit. There's 2 trees that I need to get through right there. I'm just going to use my 4-iron and punch it right through. Actually, I'm going to go left side. I'm sorry. Very aggressive left. It's just a little fade, like a low punch shot. And that leaves me with a wedge in my hands. Probably a 54-degree wedge, which is about 96 yards. That lies a little bit fluffy, and I ended up going a little bit long. I hit it on the green, slightly over the pin, and then it just rolled out to the back of the green. This leaves me with about 50, maybe 60 feet downhill. Happy with that. That's nice. Nice little tap in par. Very nice. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm 2 over at this point. Hole 4, par 5, 515 yards. I'm trying to hit a fade over these trees, and that worked out. It was just in the middle. That's all I'm trying to do, is just keep it in the middle. And then I'm trying to lay right here. 240 in, so I'm just gonna lay with my 8-iron. That's a nice easy lay right down the middle. I pulled it a little bit. It was a little bit left of what I wanted, but luckily it didn't block me out. There's a lot of branches up on top right there. This is my 54-degree wedge. I had maybe 86 in. It went nice and easy. Nice and easy, just kept it in line with the flag, and put a pretty good shot on it. This leaves me not a tap in, but maybe about 2 feet left to right for birdie. Okay, back to 1 over. All right, I had that double on the second hole. That one hurt. Here we go. All right, hole 5, par 3, 156 yards. Okay, that's a nice swing, nice and easy. And I think I went with my 8-iron, 156 yards. Tried to put a little fade on it. Left it below the hole in a pretty good spot, maybe about 17, 16 feet. Bingo, bango. That's a good birdie. There we go. So back to even. Very nice, very nice. Back to even. Here we go. Hole 6, par 4, 381 yards. Trying to fade it. You see I'm on the right-hand side of the tee box this time because there's trees to the left. So I'm just trying to fade it. And I hit a low fade, put it in the middle. And this leaves me with a wedge. Be a 46-degree wedge, so it had to have been like 108 yards, I think. Okay, and then I put that slightly over the pin, just a little over the pin, maybe downhill, right down the middle. This is straight in right here, maybe about 6 feet. Back to back to back. All right, that works. That's nice. Okay, 3 birdies puts me at 1 under. Par 4, 395 yards. I went with my 4-iron because there's a canal right here. You can see this diagram, and I didn't know if I was gonna reach it. It turns out I could drive it, but I just didn't want to risk it. So I went nice and easy with the 4-iron off the tee box. That left me with 160 in. I used my 8-iron and I pulled it just a little bit right here. Okay, did not fade. I don't think that I pulled it. I think it just didn't fade the way I wanted. And so that left me in a bunker. This probably gives me about 40 feet. I'm using my 54-degree wedge. I went soft, too soft. I thought it was gonna roll down. I didn't get it to roll out as much as I wanted, but I hit it too short. Really, that's all it was. And then that leaves me with about 22 feet for par. This is gonna go right to left. Oh, just sniffing the cup. All right, that's a bogey. So that takes me back to even. Here we go. Hole 8, par 3, 220 yards. I went with my 4-iron.
Oh, good one. Oh, good. Swing. Nice.
Okay, hit it on the green, but I came up well short. This is a really long green. So it probably was playing 220. Yeah, it had to have been playing 220, 218, somewhere. Here we go. So I came up well short, probably about 50 feet, maybe 60 feet. This is for birdie. Okay, here it comes. Gave it a good run. That's not bad. It's not bad. Gave me a good look at what it was going to do on the way back. So this should be pretty easy here. This is for par. Okay, maybe about 6 feet. It's a nice look right there, right down the barrel. See that? Okay, yeah. I went nice. I think I just didn't put the right speed on it, because that was the line. I just didn't hit it hard enough. Here we go. That leaves me at 1 over now. 1 over. Hole 9, par 4, 432 yards. This is a sharp dogleg left. I have to draw it if I want to put a good shot on this, and I just don't. I bailed a little bit with my 3-wood. I was trying to draw it, but it just didn't draw. See how I'm wiping my hands there on my pants? That's a good indication that I need to wipe down the grips, and it's gonna cost me right here. That's a huge mistake. I'm looking at about 196 in with the 5-iron. Okay, and sure enough, they just slipped out of my hand. It just slipped, and it caused me to shank it. It hit the lip, hit a tree, luckily putting me back in the fairway. But man, that was costly. So that was my third, and that was not good either. For some reason, I got another flyer right there. These greens roll from low to high, from front to back. You can tell I was just about to set up to putt right there, and then my competitor Simon got in the way. No big deal. So I put it to this spot, and then this leaves me about 7 feet for par. For bogey, I'm sorry. Wow. Yao Ming. Holy crap. Yeah, so that's a double, my friends. That puts me at 39 on this side, 3 over with 3 birdies. That's not good, but there was 2 doubles included in there. Stay. Hole 10, par 4, 370 yards. I am 3 over. Currently, I am the lowest man. Actually, there's one guy who's lower than I am, but the leader is at 37 and I'm at 39. Okay, happy Easter, by the way. It is a wonderful Easter morning, 11 o'clock in the morning right now on a Sunday. I hit a good shot, put it in the middle, and then I had 100 and that looks like my wedge. So I had probably like 110 in, and I came up well short. Well short, no bueno. You can see this is gonna be a long, nasty, testy putt. Right to left. Okay, that was probably about 35, maybe 37 feet for birdie, and it was a tough putt. Yeah, I put that definitely in the wrong spot. It went up, and then it went down, it went right, and then it went left, and this is for par right here, maybe about 5 feet. That's good. That was another right to lefter. Pretty good. Good conversion right there. Okay, hole 11. Par 5, 486 yards. I'm just trying to put it in the middle. This is a short par 5, but it's protected really well by a bunch of trees. You can see I'm looking at them right there. And then there's a bunker, and then there's like a canal, a ravine. It's a bunch of stuff. So here we go. This is a 6-iron. I had, I think, 187 in or 184 in. I went a little bit long. It didn't fade the way I wanted, and so it hit on the green and then bounced up. And then this leaves me with a touchy little chip shot, which I've got to land on the rough. Check this out. Okay, put that exactly where I wanted. Maybe a little bit short of what I wanted, but that's not bad. That's not a bad leave at all. Leaves me with about, what do you say, 5 feet, maybe 6 feet for birdie. Bottom of the cup, kid. Oh, yeah. Okay, back to 2 over. Here we go. Hole 12, par 4. 333 yards. Okay, this is kind of short, a short hole. I'm just trying to fade it, keep it into the middle, and then I hit a good shot, and then I bumped it up with, I had maybe like 62 in. Okay, so that was a nice, easy swing right there. And I put it right on the fringe. Not bad, only that it gives me a downhiller.
Oh, got it.
Oh, that was so close. So close to being a birdie. That's a good touch right there. All right, that's a par. Here we go. Hole 13, par 3, 194 yards. I went with my 5-iron.
Oh, good one.
I came up a little bit short, put it on the green, and then this is going to be a right to lefter, maybe about 18 feet, 20 feet. Okay. I went above the hole. I knew it was going to go right to left, and I thought I aimed high enough, but I did not. And that leaves me an easy little tap in par right there. And they actually just gave it to me. All right, here we go. Let's go to the next one. Hole 14, par 4, 365 yards. I'm still 2 over. 365 yards right here. So this is fairly easy. I'm just trying to hit a really low shot. You can see right there by my tee shot. I just try to keep it as low as I can to the ground. That way I avoid issues. You know, hooking it or going too far to the right. And I did. I put it right in the middle, hit a good drive. And that left me with 64 in right here. 64 to the pin. Put a nice swing on that, only that I left it a little bit short. I am below the pin, which is good, but I've got to be a little bit more aggressive if you got 64 yards in. And the guy to the right-hand side in the black and gray, he is my closest competitor. He and I are like knotted up at the moment. I think he's beating me by 1 stroke. So here we go. This is a birdie opportunity, probably about...
Got it.
Oh, just missed. Just missed. That's not a bad attempt for a birdie, and I am in. All right, here we go. Let's go to the next one. Hole 15, par 4, 365 yards. I'm going with the really soft 5-wood right there. Actually, that's my 3-wood, sorry, but I backed off too much. And then that left me with 181 in, so I had to grab my 6-iron. This is a lot further back than I wanted to be. I did not want to be this far back, especially because there's water on the right-hand side. So I bailed right there. I went far left, aimed 15 yards left so I would avoid the water. You can see it right there in the background. And then I just faded it. And I put it in an okay spot. It was below the pin, only that it left me off the green. But I'm okay with this. I'd rather be dry. Okay, so I put a nice little touch on that, just try to get it up onto the green, and I came up short right there as well. That leaves me maybe with about a 3-footer for par. Here we go. And that's it. It's a nice little par. All right, let's continue. Hole 16, par 3, 167 yards. I went with my 7-iron. I went nice and soft. Nice and soft. I was just trying to be below the pin. There is water. It was enough club to get over the water, but not enough to go into the bunker behind it. And unfortunately, I put it too short. Yeah, this is too far back. I wanted a putt right there. You can see I'm thinking about it, but then I ended up going with my 54-degree wedge. Here's a little chip. Little flippy chip, right? Pretty easy, not too tough.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I went a little bit left to right, and then that left me an easy tap-in par. Okay, so maintaining fairly easily, my amigos. Here we go. Hole 17, par 4, 432 yards. All right? 432. Okay, we were way down there. You don't see us. I didn't want to stage the camera. I didn't want to bug the guys that I was with. I hit a good shot right down the middle. And then that left me right here. I had 192 in with my 5-iron. Okay, so I went really aggressive right there. And unfortunately, I ended up putting it in this bunker. And this is tough. Okay, there's no rakes. So we get to drop, right? And I just placed it. Okay, and at this moment right now, I am tied with the guy in the gray right there. So this is really important right here. The overall. Here we go. This is probably about 40 feet, maybe 35 feet for birdie.
Fine. Bite.
All right, so that was a great play. It landed just a little bit short of the pin and then rolled out. But this leaves me with a really tough left to righter. Okay? This is such a touchy putt for par. Oh yeah, I just let gravity take that down. That was so nice. I was so happy with that because that was tight. All right, and my competitor had, he had maybe about a 10-footer and he drained it for par, so we stayed tied. Hole 18, par 5, 545 yards. Here we go. This is a par 5. Okay, so I went really low. It faded more than I wanted. That put me on this hill, but I'm just trying to lay up right here. This is my 4-iron. I'm just trying to lay up right in the middle, nice and easy. And I do. You can see how soft that is. That's only about 70% swing. And I put it in the middle, and then that left me with 102 yards in right here. So I went with my 46-degree wedge, which is like my pitching wedge, but I went soft. Just so soft right there. And I put it onto the pin maybe about 4 feet away. All right, about 4 feet away. And here is my birdie putt for the win. I was 3 over in the front. I am one under right now, so if I drain this, that would put me at 2 under, leaving me at 73 on the day and to win. Here we go. Very hard-fought battle. It was a good day of shooting. I ended up taking a bundle of cash home, which was very nice. And stay tuned for the next one, my friends. I got tons of competition coming up. Thanks so much for tuning in. That's all we got. Oh, yeah. Happy Easter, everybody.